Welcome to the workshop number 3, which is about interviews, it's about dreams and passion. I have 3 students with me here, or 2 students, and actually 2 students and 1 parent who are with us as well. And that is so good because this is about collaboration. I also have my practitioner Rosha with me, and Rosha has been my client, and we have been starting up a collaboration now where she is training how to become a coach. I am a coach in many, many years. I'm a professional coach, certified according to the International Coaching Federation. And I also professional. That means that I have studied 2 years. I have had many different kind of clients working with. I am working according to the code of ethics. That means that I'm working according to the International Coaching Federation system, that I never talk about my clients to anyone else. It is confidential, and therefore it's so important to know that Rosha is not allowed to interact with anyone who are listening to this now, or you are not allowed to connect with Rosha either. You have to go to me and start to talk to me because it's about security reasons. I have many clients all over the world who have been abused. They have been ex-criminals. Some of them are still into the criminality. So it's really important to know about those things. So we will start up soon, and the first will be uh, 3 questions from each one of the people on this workshop. And I will start with Disha. Can you hear me, Disha? Now I want you to start up with your 3 questions.
Yes, I hear you. Okay, I'm Dishya. I'm a graphic designer and AI expert, and I am also a podcaster.
That's
I'm
really good.
I'm from Faisalabad, Pakistan. So my first question is about I will ask about your mission of life. What is your mission of life?
That's a very good question. My mission of life is to support as many people I can, encourage and inspire them to be the best of themselves so they can fulfill their dreams and their passion and live their lives to their fullest. That is my mission of life.
Wow, that's great. Your life best time which you ever remember.
Uh, I would say that was when I got my two daughters. That was my best time ever in my life to become a dad. It was like everything stopped in the world, and yeah, that was a blessing.
Okay. My third question is how much skill is important in life?
I would say that there is never enough with skill because life is about learning. It's lifelong learning. As long as we live, we will always learn something new. So there are no limits. I should say all depends on the situation, which of the skills you need to use in that situation for the purpose with the skill you have gained.
Thank you so much for your precious time.
Thank you so much, Disha. Um, I want to ask you, are you prepared now a little bit for the questions to you? And when you will talk a little bit about your experience from the interviews and your dreams for the future and your passion?
Yes.
That's great. We will come back to that when we have gone through all the the questions from you. Thanks a lot for great questions to me. I really appreciate it. Uh, Then we go to Ashifa, and you had three questions to me.
Hello, I am Ashfa Assam.
Hello, nice to meet you and very welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. You had three
Same
questions.
here.
I will come back to the other questions to you, and you can talk a little bit about you. Is that okay?
Okay, everything is okay now. Uh, my first question is how much communication skill is important? That's
That's a good question. I should say there are no limits. You can always learn something new. So it's not about how much, it's about you need to know the quality in your communication. It's not much, it's about the value in your communication. So depending on the person, depending on the situation, you always need to know something. You always need to know something. I had to put on mute here. You always need to know what is needed to say, and your intuition is also very important. Sometimes we think that you need to have some kind of methodology for communicate, but it's also about to let go, to feel, to use your gut feeling and trust what you're feeling. And so it's really important to have a lot of communication skills, and it is never ending. I will say here, it's challenged with the internet connection, but you are doing the best. Come back. I listen.
it's issue with our country.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I muted your microphone for a while. Please say again. Sorry.
I'm saying that there is problem in our country. We are connected only two devices, no three devices. Then also facing a problem, but it's all right. We can manage.
I agree. That's great. That's the right
Yes.
attitude, I would say.
Spirit.
We can manage. We can continue. We will manage to do it. No way. Yeah.
Yes. My second question is how much time management is important in life?
I should say we couldn't have this meeting if we didn't use time management. Time management, I should say, is the key skill you need to know for making things to happen if you don't want to sit by yourself and do everything yourself. You can't collaborate, you can't start up with anything, you can't plan for the future if you don't have time management skills. So time management is so important when from you wake up in the morning until you go to bed. How many hours have you slept? So you have got enough with sleep and so on. And when you shall eat, if you shall eat or not, and so on. So there are so important. It's so important with time management skills. I think that is one of the most important things which needs to be trained in school for the students so they will learn how to plan and achieve what they want.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And in this era, there is much problem, financially problem facing in our country and economical problem. So, how much skill is important in our life, and how can we be independently overcome our country from this problem? There
Oh,
is
you are
much
talking.
economical problem in our
Yeah, yeah.
economical and financial problem, and how we overcome from them with the facing learning skills and be independently. How can we overcome from them?
That's a very good question. Now you change to the financial part, but that is so important. I should say the only way you can overcome financial challenges is to work and find where are the needs. What can I get paid for? Do I need to start up something? Which country can I work from, in, and where? Who haven't For example, there are a lot of people, they have a lot of needs, but people have really hard to meet those needs because they want to sell what they want to sell. They are not asking, what do you need? If I could do something for you, what would it be, for example? Instead, they say, I have this to sell, and then there are so many others are selling exactly the same thing. And then you're not unique. You need to find your unique uh, selling selling point. You need your find your USP, unique selling point, and that is so hard to find if you're following others. So here I would say you need to become a self leader. You need to work with people who have skills, who are role models, who you can learn from to do not exactly the same. You need to find your own niche in what you want to do, and you need to create value. You need to create value for others. When you create value for others, one day there might be a person saying, oh yeah, that person did this for me. I saw that person was so eager to support. I can see that person, he or she has really hard time, but they are feeding the dogs on the street, for example, or they see an elderly on the street don't have food, or an orphan child, and they say, hey, are you hungry? Do you have someone who is taking care of you? If you care about other people, it will always come back to us also. So we shall not be egoistic. We need to think about helping others. Then I should say the financials comes after because it's about values.
Memorable event of your life.
Uh, a remor- yeah. First of all, when my daughters were born, that was the, yeah. It has also been my travels. I love to travel. I've been visiting 30 countries. I lived in Argentina. I've traveled in different countries. I would love to visit Pakistan one day also, but it's not so easy to come there as a Swede. But that it would be so interesting. I have heard so much about Pakistan, seen so much, so that would be so interesting. I think the most rememberable event of my life, I can't say one. There are too many. I have done so many things. I was on my daughter's wedding last year in Mexico. That was one of those memories. Yeah, I will never forget it. It was a blessing to be there, to meet people, to connect with people. Those are the most memorable, yeah, memories in my life.
Yeah, that's amazing. As do ever visit Pakistan?
I have never done it, so but that would be really nice to do one day.
Then I will be your host. You please came Faisalabad, city of Pakistan.
Oh, thanks a lot to hear. I really appreciate that. I'm honored.
Many beautiful places are there in Pakistan.
Yes, I have heard so much from my practitioner Rosha. She has showed me We have had contact last year, and she has shown me so many beautiful places and very, yeah, it's so beautiful country, and the people are so nice as well. So I really think that I would enjoy it. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, the people of Pa- Pakistanis are best host.
Yeah,
We invite you by our heart.
thanks a lot. Okay. And anything else? Otherwise, I'm coming back and talk about the three last which I have. Then we have Ahmad left. Are you
We
ready?
all have completed our questions.
That's good. Thanks a lot. That was great questions. Very good. It's always interesting to talk about those things we are doing. So welcome, Ahmad.
About your personality.
What is your favorite question? What is your favorite color?
About your personality.
What is your favorite color? पूरा question
Yeah.
बता.
Your favorite color.
Yeah. My favorite color is blue. Blue as the ocean, blue as the sea.
Your favorite food?
Your favorite food.
Uh, I have so many different kind of food, so I have hard to say something. One of the dishes I really like is biryani. That is one of my favorite dishes.
Ah.
So I love it. I love it.
Then you, which place you like?
Which place you wish to visit?
Yeah, I actually would love to visit Pakistan because I have heard so much about Pakistan, seen so many beautiful places there, and the production and yeah, so it's very interesting country.
In which country? In which country you live?
Oh, I live in Sweden, so I live in Sweden now.
Tell us about Sweden.
Sorry, let's.
That's about Sweden.
Tell us about Sweden.
Oh, tell you about Sweden. Oh, it's a very rich nature here in Sweden. It's around almost 11 billion people living here, and it's a very nice country when you look at the nature. There are so very many people from different countries. It's a multicultural country, so we have people from many different countries here in Sweden. Stockholm is the capital city of Sweden, and there are many lakes here in Sweden. So there are always places you can go to and find the water here in Sweden. It's quite cold country. I used to say it's almost eight 8 months when it's winter time, very rainy weather, and it used to be a couple of months when we have the summer, and between it's a rough country related to the weather. Some people love the rain here because it rains a lot, and this summer it was raining, I should say, almost the whole summer. So
Sir, fix your mic again. It's not working properly.
what didn't work?
Your voice is very low. Fix it. Fix your mic. It's not
Oh,
working.
thanks.
Your voice is so low.
Oh, that's good that you said. That is important. I will put it closer. Can you hear me now? Is it better when I'm talking closer?
It's also perfect now.
Is it perfect now? No?
Yes,
It's
There is desert in Sweden.
there is
Desert.
there is
Desert
desert
in Sweden.
in Sweden.
No, we have no desert here in Sweden. It's too cold country and it's more forests here and fields. Forests and fields and some mountains as well. Uh, it's not so high mountains, they are quite small, but we have some.
How can we visit Sweden?
How can we visit Sweden?
Uh, to visit Sweden is a very difficult process, especially now, because we have. I wish that I could say, please come to Sweden. That would be really nice, and you are welcome. But the migration laws to Sweden are really, really hard now. I know many people who have applied for visa to Sweden, and they have been denied to come to visit Sweden. There is a process where you must go to like Addis Ababa or seek through Schengen in Thailand or other countries because the Swedish embassy is closed now for visitors in Pakistan. So they have closed the possibility as it was before. I really hope it will be changed soon because I think that is so pity because we had one stupid person who was burning the Quran here in Sweden. He was not even Swedish. He was coming from Iraq. And we have a Danish person also doing such stupid things. And that is horrible.
I warmly
Welcome
welcome
and invite you
and invite you
to come in Pakistan.
to come in Pakistan.
Oh, thank you so much, Ahmad. I really appreciate you invite me. And I wish that I could say you're welcome to visit Sweden. Maybe one day they will open up and make it easier for us to travel and meet each other. I think to meet people is so important and to travel. So, but we start up with this workshop and talk together as we are doing now. That's so good.
Thank you so much invite me.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here, Ahmad.
Thank you for your precious time.
Thank you so much for your precious time.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your time for coming here. And now I want to go to Rosha. Is there any questions you have or something you want to bring up right now? You have heard such good questions and I did my best to answer them.
Yes, you are doing so well. But I want to say these people in Urdu something so they can understand in a nice way. Uh, I think they are not here. Are you listening me?
Are you coming here now to you, Disha? Because I am trying to see if they are coming online again.
I think they leave. It's okay. But you should continue with with
Now they are coming
I
online.
forget the name. Sorry. Yeah, you should continue.
Ashifa and Ahmad.
Yeah,
Now they
Shifa.
are coming. Now they are coming, Ashifa. Yeah, perfect. Now you are there. That's good. You are all on the
I
same
am
line.
here with my kids also. I am here.
Yeah,
There is
that's
much light
great.
issue and net issue.
That's good. I asked
Yeah.
Rosha if she had something more to ask or tell. So she is talking now. I listen.
पता नहीं क्या होता है
Assalamu
इनको।
alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम, कैसी हैं आप?
जी, alhamdulillah, fine.
कैसे
آپ سے
बच्चे हैं
ریکویسٹ
कहाँ
یہ تھی کہ آپ جب بھی کسی کا لائک انٹرنیشنلی اگر آپ کسی کے ساتھ انٹرویوز وغیرہ کر رہے ہیں تو کائنڈلی میری ریکویسٹ ہے آپ سے کہ آپ ایک تو ایک جگہ فکس رکھا کریں، کیونکہ مسلسل آپ لوگ چل پھر رہے ہیں وہ امپریشن اچھا نہیں پڑتا، اور مطلب یہ کہ پرسکون جگہ پر بیٹھ کے کوشچن کیا کریں، اور اس طرح کے مطلب جس طرح بھی اسکرین تھوڑا سا وہ ہو رہی تھی تو دوسرے انسان کا فوکس نہیں رہتا اس چیز پہ.
میں نے آپ کو ایشو بتایا نا کہ نیٹ ایشو ہے اور میں پروفیشنلی پوڈ کاسٹنگ کرتی ہوں اور میں ایک
جی جی
مارکیٹنگ ہائر کیا ہوا ہے مجھے، تو یہ پرابلمس اور ایشوز
جی
ہمیں فیس پڑتے ہیں. یہ ہمارا پاکستان میں لائٹ پرابلم ہے، آپ کو پتہ ہے، تو بار بار لائٹ
جی
پرابلم
جی
کر رہی ہے اور نیٹ ایشو ہو رہا ہے. تو یہ چیز میں آلریڈی
جی جی
ایکسپلین کر، تو یہ تو ہم سب کو فیس کرنا پڑتا ہے. ظاہر ہے جب ہم ڈیجیٹلائز ہو کے بات کر رہے ہیں اور ہم نیٹ یوز کر رہے ہیں تو
جی
یہ چیز پاکستان کا مین ایشو ہے. تو یہ چیز تو ہمیں فیس کرنی
ہاں
پڑتی
جی
ہے. میرا نہیں خیال کہ
جی
اسٹرانگ پوائنٹ ایک
جی
چیز میں
جی
آلریڈی
بالکل نیٹ ایشوز ہیں، نیٹ ایشوز ہوتے ہیں، میرے ساتھ بھی کل ہوا ہے بلکہ میں اٹینڈ ہی نہیں کر پائی اس دن کی سر کے ساتھ میٹنگ جو تھی اٹینڈ نہیں کر پائی نیٹ ایشوز کی وجہ سے. آئی وانٹ ٹو سے کہ جو بیک گراؤنڈ جو مسلسل آپ کا نہیں، ابھی جو دوسری پارٹیسپیٹنٹ تھی میں ان سے مخاطب ہوں کہ وہ مسلسل مطلب چل پھر رہی تھی اور وہ ایک جگہ پہ نہیں تھی نا فکس چیزیں، شاید آپ ہی تھی کیا تھا مجھے وہ نہیں آ رہی اس چیز کی سمجھ، لیکن وہ نا ایک جگہ پہ ہو تو وہ بہتر رہتا ہے کہ انسان ایک جگہ پہ بیٹھا ہو، ایک تسلی سے بات کرے، اگلے کی بات تسلی سے سنے تو اچھا امپریشن پڑتا ہے.
جی جب ہم پروفیشنلی ایک کام کر رہے ہیں تو امپریشن زیادہ مچ امپورٹنٹ ہے. لیکن ایک چیز
جی
جو
بالکل
ایشو بتایا جا رہا ہے بار بار میرے خیال میں اس کو ڈسکس نہیں کرنا چاہیے کہ جب ہم ایک چیز لے کے پھر رہے ہیں اس کا یہی مطلب ہے کہ لائٹ ایشو ہے یا کوئی نیٹ ایشو چل رہا ہے. اب ہم 2 ڈیوائسز پہ
صحیح ہے.
تھے، تین لوگ 2 ڈیوائسز پہ اس لیے تھے کہ 3 ڈیوائسز نہیں نیٹ چلا رہا تھا، اور 2 لوگ ہیں اور ایک چیز
صحیح
جب
ہے.
سیٹ آ رہی تو ہم موو اس لیے کر رہے ہیں. تو یہ ساری چیزیں نیچرل
صحیح ہے.
ہیں. اور ہاں جی، اور اکارڈنگ ٹو
صحیح ہے.
آور کنٹری، اکارڈنگ ٹو آور نیٹ ورک ایشو، تو میرے خیال میں تو اس پہ ڈسکشن بنتی نہیں ہے. کہ ایک چیز میں آلریڈی بتا رہی ہوں کہ نیٹ ایشو ہے اور لائٹ ایشو ہے.
صحیح ہے.
یہ اب لائیو
اچھا سر
ڈسکشن
سے
ہو
آپ
رہی
کا کوئی ان کے پروفیشن سے ریلیٹڈ کوئی کوشچن ہے آپ کے پاس؟
جی نہیں.
یہ کوچ کرتے ہیں یعنی کہ لائف ویلبنگ کوچ ہیں، تو مطلب ایک ویلبنگ کوچ ہے، اگر آپ سے اس سے ریلیٹڈ کوئی کوشچن ہے آپ کا تو آپ کریں.
ویڈنگ کوچ کیسے؟ کہ جیسے میرج بیوروز ہوتے ہیں ایسے؟
نہیں ویلبنگ کوچ لائک آپ کے کیریئر سے متعلق، یا آپ کے جس طرح ابیوز ویمنز ہوتی ہیں ان سے ریلیٹڈ جو ان کے پرابلمز ہوتے ہیں ان لوگوں کو کوچ کرتے ہیں، اس قسم کا کوئی بھی کوشچن ہے آپ کا تو آپ کر سکتے ہیں.
مطلب لائف کوچنگ؟
جی جی کیریئر کوچنگ.
جی جی، تو اس میں ہمارے فائنینشیل ایشوز ہی ہوتے ہیں کہ ہم وہ جو 10% سیونگ ہوتی ہے وہ نہیں کرتے. تو اس کو کیسے شیڈیول بنایا جائے کہ ہم اپنے جو بھی ہم ارن کر پا رہے ہیں اس کا کتنا پرسنٹ ہم سیو کریں، اور اس کو ہم سیو کر کے اپنے جو نیکسٹ ٹائم جب ہم بوڑھے ہو جائیں اور ہم ریٹائر ہو جائیں تو ہم اس ٹائم اپنی ارننگ کو یوٹیلائز کریں. تو یہ چیز ہم لوگوں میں نہیں ہے، تو اس چیز کو ہم کیسے اپنے میں لے کے آئیں؟
Okay. Sir, they want to ask that they actually wanted to know about their retirement plan.
Oh, the retirement plan which I have, or in
Yeah,
Sweden you can.
after retirement, what they should do that they can be secure themselves financially. She wanted to say this.
Oh yeah, what you can do here in Sweden,
نہیں،
or
I want to ask how much I secure from my earning, that I can secure my future, which is
oh, that's a very
how
good
much
question.
part, how much
Yeah,
percent and how much part of our earning I
I
save.
would, yeah, I would say that is a big challenge to save. That depends on what you invest your money in, so you can monetize the money from something. If it's land, if it's buildings, if it's business, if you have it
I
um,
think
secured.
next time we should
Sorry, you said something. Oh, we
You have
lost
to
her.
complete your answer. There is
Yeah.
also net issue. She blamed me, but there is also issue.
Yeah, exactly. That is the internet in Pakistan. I really understand that is the challenge.
Yeah.
This is not easy. Uh,
Yeah, tit for tat.
yeah, I didn't understand everything you talked about. I think that I understand a little bit. You talked about what coaching is and the future planning, yeah, and you talked about life coach. I heard English word, so I am a lifestyle coach. I don't. I think it's too much to say life coach. I am not creating life. Only God can create life. I am just a humble worker for making it a little bit easier for people while they are living, and also to plan better so they can actually plan for the future, but also be ready and prepared on the inflation. We know the leaders, the system, the politicians is not always to say the best in helping people to become old. I know many elderly, they have worked their whole life, and when they retire, then they say, there is no money left for you. So that is the challenge, I should say. I used to say, I will work with something I love to do, which I can continue to do no matter how old I am, because then I will always be secure financially and I will live my life fully. So for me, if I can go abroad and coach people, if I can do the work I'm doing here in Sweden and get some coaching money, then it's fine and I love it. If I don't get the money, work non-profit because I think we shall all help each other in the best way we can. So, for example, when we are sharing now, I don't get anything for this. You don't get anything. We are spending our time. It's very valuable what we are prioritizing in life, what we want to spend time on. So therefore, I'm really, really interested in to hear a little bit about your experiences from the interviews. What are your dreams for the future? What is your passion? Can you tell me a little bit about that and the audience?
Yeah, I am I am a Canva expert, social media marketer, podcaster, and I am also a trainer of podcasting. So I am starting my training at Varsi Entrepreneur. It's a marketing agency, or it hire me as a podcaster and as a trainer.
That's great. What are your dreams for the future?
I want to be a best influencer.
Oh yeah. In what content? What kind of content? What
I
yeah,
Yeah, I want to. Mission is to empower women, empower empowerment of women, especially from Pakistan. There is no independent woman, lack of independent women, and society not ask them to work as this era and in this advanced era. This is an economical problem as such Pakistan is facing. So that's our time that every woman takes step and get started and be independently uh, uh, overcome Pakistan from this problem. So my mission is power woman empowerment.
that is so good that you're saying that because that is why I actually decided to let Rosha be my practitioner because I think she has some very good skills. She has the courage to talk about the challenges, and we have this. We had an interview, and we will have a new interview next week, number two, to follow up. So what you're talking about, I think it's so important to empower women, and the more you can do that, it will help the men, it will help the children, it will help the country. And that is what I see the way we can do and collaborate together by
Yes.
supporting. Great.
How can anyone join your coaching class?
We will talk. I will talk to Rosha because she is starting up now as my practitioner, and
Hmm.
then she will also take the learning for becoming a coach. I have direct contact with the Swedish coaching company who educated me, who I got my training from, and we are talking about the collaboration. And this is so good that you are asking me because I will bring that with me when I have the meeting with the CEO at that company, and we will continue to talk because I want to start up, first of all, something for the clients and also be able to provide this kind of education so we can do this as a program. And here comes Rosha in as well. So that is so good. So I will keep that question with me and take it to the coaching education company.
Yes. Ask your same question with Ahmed Raza.
Question करो.
Dream for the future.
What are your dreams for the future?
My dreams for the future, that is actually what I said before, that we should work on making it possible for people to live their life to the fullest so they can live their dreams. And so my dream is to continue to coach people so they can become the best coaches of their own lives. But this was to you what your dreams are. I am more interested in what your dreams are, Ahmed. That is the question.
My dream is army officer
Oh,
and 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 best freelancer and influencer.
and a freelancer. That's so good. Uh, what are you doing now for achieving that dream? What are the steps to achieve that dream? What are you doing? I can't hear you. You need to unmute. I can't hear you. You have
I
to.
follow my mama.
Oh, that's good. You follow your mama and you learn from her. That's very good. That's so good. I wish that more boys did the same, so they really could follow their mothers and actually grow and learn from that. Not other boys, because that used not to go so good. Uh, what is your passion? What are you burning for? You can ask. You can reply, Disha, or you can reply, Ahmed. That is up to you, because your dreams are your passion is what you are dedicated to do. What is your biggest interest? You need to unmute.
How to how to play music instruments,
Oh, playing
especially
instruments.
guitar.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
so good.
guitar.
That's so good because that is what gives life pleasure and joy. And when you can listen to music, Music is so important in life. Uh, and the last question, or now I go to you, Disha. If I ask you, what have you learned from the interview so far? You need to do unmute.
Interview is much informative and very important because interview make people more confident, and we also improve communication skills,
That's so
and
good.
and distance is covered.
That's so good. That's so good. I'm so glad to hear that you can move forward and actually training and do those things. What are your dreams for the future? I don't hear you.
Uh,
Yeah, what are your dreams?
I want to be the best graphic designer in the world.
Wow. When you're talking about designer, is it graphical designer on the digital design, or is it clothes design, architectural design? There are many different kind of designs you can work with. What is it? What kind of design do you like most to work with? No, I can't hear you. You need to unmute.
I like to make sketches and birthday cards.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I wish you all the best when you're working with that. That is so nice, and it's so important to keep the to keep your dreams and work with it. What is your passion? What are you passionate about?
Graphics is my passion.
Oh, that's your passion. So it's your dream to become a graphical designer and work with graphics. That's
Yes.
awesome. That's awesome. That's so good. So keep moving and going with that. That is so good, so important. I thank you so much for this. It was so good. So to hear all of this, and I am really thankful, and I wish you all the best in the future. I want to thank you for this workshop, and it took 43 minutes now. I planned 40 minutes, but 3 minutes over time is not too much. So thanks a lot to you. I wish you all the best with your studies and everything you're doing. And
Same here.
bye bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.